Hi, we're trading the ES on a 2000 tick chart with the 21 EMA. So I started around this area right here. Um, Overnight highs here, overnight lows. I thought they were pretty easy to find today. And so here at this point, from the new high, we have a couple legs down, and then we start to go into this uptrend. I can clearly get it drawn, just by this third swing here, and move it up. It's clearly holding. And so my first trade here was this second entry long. Now it does look kind of congestive, but I was thinking, well, it bounced early, so we have an early bounce, and then it rushes above the EMA and holds twice in a row. So there's that working for me. Plus, it's the fifth bounce off this key entry point. One, two, three, four, five. And so there was enough room to the highs of this channel here, so I thought that it looked pretty good. So then the channel has a break, first attempt higher, second attempt higher. So after these, so we have two legs down, and at this point, the EMA is getting flat. You can start to look for a range here. Just off of these two lows and then that high, that's where I drew my range. So it used to take a lot of swings for me to find the ranges, but now I can usually find ranges off of just three swings. So there, there, and there. But then we have this leg up, break, new high. Um, I was kind of worried about going short into the EMA at this point still, just because, well, it is just confirming off the range. So it was the second bounce. I'd already drawn my range at that point, but it was only one swing, so I actually still didn't want to go short off of it. But then it confirmed, and then had the EMA not held here, it would have been a lot nicer to go short here. But the EMA just held, so I can't go into it. I can't go short into the EMA right after it holds. Then it holds again, so I definitely don't want to go short here. But at this point, it does just rush through the EMA. We get this lower high. It almost looks good, but if I didn't like how it closed so high above the EMA at this point, right after we had a rush below, so I was still looking for more bearish momentum, so I didn't really want to go short right after that. But either way, we have a couple legs down, and then we break out of the range, and so most breakouts fail. Most breakouts fail. We have this good signal bar. It closed out of the short-term trend line, so I thought it looked pretty good. And then how it just ticked lower and then closed all the way up and then barely ticked higher. It kind of just, it was a trap. So I thought it was pretty good. I like seeing traps like that. And another 3 points. Then we have a couple legs up. And then at this point, it starts to get really choppy. There's really nowhere to trade in here. Um, Another leg up. And so the EMA is flat. And then at this point, I actually didn't have this range at first. I had this range extended like this, but um, I didn't really think that was very good. So I ended up just leaving this one here. Had it a lot shorter. And then I had this range. These highs, these lows, I thought it looked best here. So at this point, right here, the range is basically formed. You have a couple legs down. So you can't take this first trade here because it has a short-term trend line blocking it. But had it closed out or we got a higher low, then it could have been a nice trade. But really we don't get anything. It's just completely congestive sideways. Definitely nowhere to enter in there. We bounce off the highs again, no entry, lower high. Then we break out. Most breakouts fail. I'm still kind of, at this point, I'm still kind of finding the lows of this range. Um, for now, I'll leave them here. And so, oh no. So then here we bounce again. We kind of have this downtrend working lower. Oh yeah, so you definitely wouldn't want to go long here because of this downtrend. But here we have a failed second entry, first entry short, second entry short, failure. Then we make it to the other side. There's really no way to enter in that. Had you gotten like a good signal bar, or even if it wasn't necessarily a good signal bar because it's a failure, but we would have wanted it to close above the EMA in order to take that. But we don't get that, and so we have this uptrend, we have a break, new high, and then this is where I took my next trade. It was for only 1.5 points, but still good. So the uptrend played out with a break and a new high, and I did draw this a couple of ways, and I was kind of worried about taking a trade into that, but I was thinking it couldn't even reach the highs of this channel, so maybe it's okay to take a short because it was not bullish enough to reach the other side of this channel here. So maybe there'd be a good scalp to the EMA. So we got a 1.5 point scalp. The context was really good. That's the main thing. That's the main reason I took that trade. But you know, uptrend break, new high, failed breakout. Most breakouts fail, so I thought that was pretty good. But then we have a leg down, break, second leg down. We go into this range, and then we bounce off these highs again right here. And even if it was right here, this trade would have basically been the same. You just would have wanted room to the EMA because it just held there. The uptrend played out all the same. It was just a little bit higher up, so even if that's like right there. So yeah. So yeah, that was my day. Hope y'all had a good day too. I got these 3 trades. Today kind of felt really slow. I've been getting better at like choppier days and stuff like that. And there's been a lot of days where I'm like, oh wow, this day is really slow. But then, it's like I'm up a few trades still, which used to never ever happen. I used to, you know, we all learn. So anyway, hope y'all had a good trading day. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Um, Maybe you learned something. Uh, Hopefully we get better days than this, throughout the week. I usually don't like it when it's just ranging all day because then it does make it harder. If you have a nice trend, then it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video and have a good day.